Hello, Senita Valley Elementary students. How are you guys? This is Michelle Nelson-Schmidt. Hopefully you remember me from the last little video I sent to you guys. I was supposed to see you in March, but I didn't because I got sick, and so I'm coming out to see you in, I think, October or early November. One of those days I'm coming to see you guys, and I'm so excited that I'm getting to come back. And I heard you are having most amazing reading week, Reach for the Stars, Readathon. I got to get these numbers because it was huge. Like, I just heard that you guys have read so far 237,000 minutes. And you totally beat your goal of 150,000 minutes. So now here, Mrs. Erickson has to spend the day on the roof. Oh my gosh. You know what? She's going to be proud to spend the day on the roof because you guys were such amazing readers. Because you know what? Reading is just the key to everything. It is the secret ingredient to any dream you could possibly have in your whole life. Because anything that you are interested in, read about it. Find out about it. Read stories about it. Read made-up stories about it. Read real stories about it. Read autobiographies about the things, the people that do the things that you want to do. Reading is the key to everything. And on top of it, reading is just super duper fun because you get to go off into another world and disappear into this wonderful imaginary world that you create. And there is not a movie on earth that is better than what your imagination can create. That's my favorite part of reading. I kind of get sad as I get to the end of a book. Do you guys do that? You feel that you're getting closer and closer to the end and you don't want it to end, and so you read slower and slower, and then it's over, and then you're so sad. All right, no, just me? Maybe you too. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Well, what I wanted to do for you guys today, I just wanted to do something extra special because you're such extra good readers, and I still feel pretty bad that I did not get to come to your school, is I did want to read you Jonathan James and the What If Monster, and then I was also going to read you Bob as a Unicorn. And then I'm going to give you a super top secret sneak peek preview of my book coming out in June, which I will be reading to you when I come back out in the fall. So first, I would like to read you Jonathan James and the What If Monster. All right, let me get settled here. Some what if monsters like to hang out and fill up our heads with worry and doubt. They're sneaky and quiet and quick as a blink. The words that they whisper can change how we think. Jonathan James heard those words full of dread, and all those what ifs stuck in his head. What if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? What if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and look really silly? What if it's hard? What if you're bad? What if they laugh and make you feel sad? What if it's ugly? What if it stinks? What if that's what everyone thinks? What if it's yucky? What if it's icky? What if mom yells 'cause you're too picky? What if it's dark? What if it's scary? What if there's something giant and hairy? What if you lose? What if you're last? What if you're slow and never get fast? What if she laughs? What if she runs? What if she thinks you're not any fun? Now, wait just a minute. I have something to say after hearing what ifs all through the day. I hear all your worries and I hear all your claims, but what if you're wrong? Asked Jonathan James. What if I climb to the top of that tree and I never slip or skin up a knee? And what if I jump right into that pool and everyone thinks I look really cool? And what if baseball is nothing but fun and I end up hitting a triple home run? And what if my drawing goes up on the wall and everyone thinks it's the best one of all? And what if I taste some of that food and it puts my mouth in a really good mood? And what if I run in a really big race and I have a great time? no matter what place? And what if I sleep and have the best dream that monsters are sweeter than they all seem? And what if the chance I take in the end is just how I find my very best friend? So I wrote this book, but way more importantly, I invented this guy, the what if monster, because you know what? I invented him to worry. He loves to worry. It is his most favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, and he wants to take your worries for you. So actually, he's also sort of a secret weapon, you guys, because the next time you're going to do something or try something, let's say you're a little bit scared or nervous, I want you to give all your bad worries in your head to him. Let him take them and get rid of them for you. That's his job. I invented him to do that. And this little trick you can use with your imagination. It really works, you guys. Because when you find something that takes and clears out all those bad what ifs, what's left over are those good what ifs. What if I'm awesome at that? What if I'm great at that? What if that's the best thing ever? What if, okay, I really wasn't so good at that just now, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to get better. And you guys, the more times you try things and do things or read things, you one day are going to do something and it is going to like light you up inside like sunshine. It's going to make your heart just feel like it is glowing and happy. And when you feel that, you guys, I want you to trust that feeling with all your heart, because that's your heart telling you what direction to go in. Because every single one of us, you know, we're supposed to have this awesome, amazing, magical life. And even with hard parts and bad parts, you know, it's still supposed to have really awesome, amazing, magical parts. And how you find those magical parts is trying new things. And even when it's a little hard and even when it's a little scary, if you keep moving forward, you're totally going to find those magical parts. Now, sometimes you figure out who you are and you find out exactly who you want to be and who you are in this world. But sometimes, like I said, it doesn't mean you have no more problems in this world. It doesn't mean everything gets perfect. So what do you do then? Well, luckily, that's why I wrote another book for you. Bob is a unicorn. So I'm going to read this one to you right now. Bob is not a unicorn. Everyone can see that. Everyone but Bob. Whoa, Bob, what are you supposed to be? Well, I'm a unicorn, Marvin. Can't you tell? No. Well, I am. Hey, Bob. Hey, Stella. What are you supposed to be? You can't tell? No. Hey, Bob. Hey, Ted. What's that thing? Well, it's my horn. I'm being a unicorn today, see? No, not really. Margot, you can tell what I am, right? Besides silly. George, I don't suppose you... Bob, don't you have more important things to be doing? I'm playing. I'm being a unicorn today. It looks like you're wasting time to me. George, he's so serious. Henry, look at me. Guess what I am? Oh, Mom, I've been up since the crack of dawn. Oh, sorry, Henry. Hi, Francis. Can you guess what I am? Oh, I'm too old to play I'm too old to play games. Bob, just go ahead and tell me what you are. I've got other things to do. Never mind. Who wants to play with somebody like that anyway, right? Hi, Larry. What are you doing? Oh, working, Bob. I'm working. Say, what are you doing? What's going on there? Oh, I'm playing. You know what, Bob? I'm really kind of busy. Oh. Bye, Larry. Oh, well. Oh, look at you. You're the best unicorn I've ever seen. What a beautiful horn. And just look at your mane and the sparkles. Let's play, Bob. Look at that fairy. Yes, please, finally. Let's play. And then you turn the page. And this is what you see. And then they go off to play. Look at them. Now, should Bob quit being who he wanted to be just because other people didn't get him or understand him? No. Because, Bob, all he wanted, you know what he's really doing right here? Well, he's just following his heart. He wanted to be a unicorn. And see, Larry, Ted, and Stella, they were all too busy, too tired. They didn't want to take the time to figure out what Bob was really doing. He's just listening to his heart. He just wanted to be a unicorn that day. And did somebody show up that used their imagination just like Bob? Yeah, that little girl did. And you see, you guys, this book is pretty much real life. Because if you stay true to your heart, you know what? That's where the magic happens. Because you get to be who you want to be in this world. And even though sometimes some people aren't always going to get you or understand you, you cannot give up on your dreams. Stop being who you are in this world for anybody just because maybe they don't get it or understand who you are. But I'll tell you what, really awesome things happen when you stay true to your heart. Like I said, the first one is your people find you. The people that think like you, that act like you, like that little girl showed up. We always show up for each other. We always find each other, the people that think alike. And the second thing that happens, well, that's where the magic happens, you guys. Because when we wake up, and we stay true to who we are, and we don't have to explain ourselves, and we don't have to explain why maybe somebody thinks we're a little bit different or odd, then that's magical. You get to love yourself and love your life you are creating, even sometimes when there's some hard days. But what really happens is then all those people that didn't get you or understand you before, where is it? Let me find it. Oh, right here. All those people that didn't get you, didn't understand you, well, now they see you having this awesome, amazing, magical life. And they want to know what you did, that you have this awesome life, right? And you can say, well, I just stayed true to myself. Maybe you can help them find the magic for themselves. That's what Bob and his friends did, because later on, all Bob's friends that didn't get him before, well, they all saw that little girl and Bob having so much fun, right? So they went up to them and said, hey, we want to know what you're doing. And they all got together and played Unicorn and Fairy together. That's on the inside of the dust jacket of the hard copy of Bob is a Unicorn. And you know what? Some of those animals, they found out they loved playing pretend too. They found out something totally new about themselves that they never knew before. Like Stella the mouse, oh my gosh, she loved playing pretend so much. Now, Larry the beaver, right there in the middle, Larry the beaver, after this picture was taken, he's like, yeah, this is not really for me. I'm going to go back to work. And that's okay. We do not all have to be alike. We don't have to be the same. We just have to respect each other and understand that we're all different. And the best part, the whole best part, and this is how it's all magical and fits together, is because we're different, because we all like different things, that is why there is enough in this world for all of us to be who we want to be and to have what we want to have. I mean, can you imagine if we were all exactly the same, if every single one of us out there wanted to write and illustrate books for children? There wouldn't be enough. There'd be too many, and so many of us wouldn't be able to do it. Or if every single one of us wanted to work on computers, well, there'd be too many. Or if every single one of us wanted to raise horses and own horses and sell horses, we can't all do the same thing. And that's why it's beautiful and perfect and awesome that we are so different and we love different things. And so the next time you see somebody that is way different than you, that you might think is a little bit odd or strange, you know what? You'd be grateful for them and you'd be glad for them, because them having their dreams gives you a better chance at having your dreams, because we're different. So we all work together. We're all in it together in this awesome, awesome world. So, different is good, dudes. Being weird and strange. I made a whole career out of weird and strange. All my characters in my imagination, I get to work with them every day. And it is pretty darn magical. Right, Bob? Right? Now, I'm going to give you a sneak preview of my next book, Cordelia. Cordelia is a little girl that started talking to me about a year ago, and she has a magical power, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to be surprised, but there is going to be a Cordelia doll, and I am going to show you guys Cordelia because you're extra special, awesome, and I love you guys, and I'm going to give you a totally sneak preview that I'm totally not even supposed to do because nobody's supposed to see her yet, but shh, only your school in Arizona is getting to see Cordelia before everybody else. Are you ready? Say hi, Cordelia. Hi. Why don't you tell them your secret power? No, don't tell them your secret power. That's a surprise. They gotta wait. They have to wait. My hair's all messing up there. So, you guys, I have to end this with my pinky promise with all my awesome friends. And seriously, you guys, all these guys were characters in my imagination. And now there's a Bob, there's a Cordelia, and there's a what if monster. And I made a job out of the voices that I like to write down about and listen to in my head. So if I can make a job out of that, you guys can make jobs out of anything too. You guys go after your dreams. So I have this thing called the Pinky Promise. And the Pinky Promise, hey Cordelia, let me get you over there, is this. That today, right now, you start listening for the little whispers in your hearts, for the things that light your heart up inside like sunshine. And when you find those things, you go after them. And you don't worry about making mistakes. We all make mistakes. Don't worry about messing up. Don't worry if you start all over again because you messed up. Don't worry either if you decide later on to change your mind that that's not the thing that you want to do. Maybe you had to try it to figure out, oh, it's not really me. But I promise, if you keep doing all those things, one day you are going to do something or try something, and oh, it's going to light you up inside like sunshine. If it gets a little scary, just use your what if monster. If it gets hard, ask for help. If you see somebody you can help, help them. But most of all, be a Bob. Be somebody that trusts in your heart, believes in who you are, follow your dreams. And Cordelia, well, she wants to make sure that you always, always stay true to who you are and do not let anybody in this world change you. All right, so let's make the Pinky Promise. You're going to repeat after me. I promise, Miss Michelle, I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to follow my dreams with everything I got. No matter what if, and I'll tell her one day. All right, you guys, you can stay in touch with me every single Wednesday from now until October when we see each other again. You can watch Storytime Live. It is almost every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. my time, 5:30 p.m. your time every Wednesday, and it's recorded. I give away prizes and stuff at whatifmonster.com, and I will see you all in October where we will all make the Pinky Promise again. I will see you. You will officially meet Cordelia in person, and I can't wait to see you guys. Bye. And keep on reading. Read all summer long. Read all summer long because you're going to have so many adventures in your heads because of all those books. So proud of you. Cannot wait to meet you in person. Bye, guys. Have an awesome day and have an awesome summer. I'll see you in the fall. Bye, Senita Valley.